Hey guys, thanks for checking back into GearBest today. Now this is a very special product that I got with me today because this is requested by you through our viewers at Reddit and our community that is responsive and always asking us to pursue the latest and greatest innovation. So I've got with me the new SVR Glass 3D headset, virtual reality headset. So, what is this product and why do people request it? Well, because of virtual reality, and if you played around with it enough, one of the common things that users always keep asking for is they want a higher FOV, which is a field of view. Now what that's going to do is going to give you a more kind of immersive feel as you're putting on that headset, because it's going to extend the range and the viewing angle for you. So for this specific headset, it's one of the highest available, and so that's probably why the price is probably a little bit higher compared to some of the headsets that we already offer at GearBest. But you know what? You guys asked for it, and we like great things, and we think this is a pretty good product from just looking at it initially. So this is the SVR Glass, and right away, just from playing around with so many headsets before, the feel and the materials, the PU leather and the plastic that's here on this casing, is definitely at least 1 or 2 tiers higher than what we've reviewed before. Now the next thing you're going to notice on this device is, of course, these two huge pieces of glasses here. Now this glass is probably what gives it its name, but this glass is also adjustable for people who are nearsighted. So it allows you to find that right comfort in terms of setting, and give you that full immersive feel without having blurriness and things that kind of take away from the experience. So that's definitely a plus, and we rarely see that from other headsets we reviewed before. Some other notable things that I just see right away from this headset is that you get this breathable mesh all around this edge of this kind of head casing right here. Now that's kind of important because I played around with VR enough to know that sometimes get a little hot and sweaty inside and a little muggy and a little bit uncomfortable when you're wearing it for too long. And that's especially the case once you got your smartphone plugged right in here, and you got the sound, you got the video going, and it gets a little hot. So the mesh is what's going to dissipate that heat for you. You do get this nice elastic band here, and probably what separates this from other bands is that you get a little cushion in the back of your head. So for those who have been wearing headsets long enough, the band is probably equally as important as the headset itself, because this thing is just claps on you the whole time you're wearing it. And from just playing around with it before off camera, it is quite comfortable. I haven't worn enough for 5-6 hours yet, but from the feeling of this mesh and just having the experience of strapping it on my head, it is definitely a little different from some of the more harder plastic and more inelastic bands that we've tested before. Now, so is this device for you? Well, that's something that you're gonna have to take consideration, because what you have here in the SVR Glass and the version that we have is one that fits a 4.7 screen to 6-inch screen. So I've tested this on my Note 3, and my Note 3 is a 5.7-inch screen. And the Note 3 that I have has on a flip cover, and it's actually quite difficult to get that squeeze in right here. So if you can notice on the side, you can probably only fit about a 10mm thick smartphone into this area comfortably. So you can probably get away with 11mm or 12mm, and you can squeeze it in, but I probably don't want to recommend that because you're probably going to bend your phone. But in terms of screen size, a 6-inch phone, if you're having a Nexus 6 or any of the larger HTC One Max or any of those phones like that, it's going to be really difficult to get that phone in here. With my 5.7-inch screen, it was just perfectly, like if it add on just one little bit more millimeter or a little bit more, a fraction of an inch, it wasn't gonna fit. So I want to just warn you guys that take a look at the measurements that we have on the spec sheet to make sure it fits your phone, and so you don't run into any issues when you have it on. But other than that, this is a pretty neat device. I love the quality feel, and of course I appreciate the higher FOV. But in terms of kind of my standards, I kind of wish the FOV would be higher. So maybe there exists a product that does that, or maybe in the second version, when SnailVR releases their Glass 2, we can expect that in the future. But that's it here for today. Thanks for checking back with us on GearBest, and of course we're going to do our best to bring you the latest and greatest. And of course, VR, well, you try it out and you tell us how you feel in the comments below. Thanks.